and welcome to my channel, Hearth and Apron. Today I am sharing my St. Patrick's Day special with you, where we are going to be adding some decor throughout my home, and I also have a Celtic apple crisp, and we are going to be making a sourdough rye bread in my bread machine so that you can use it for some extra corned beef if you actually have any left this year. So anyways, make sure to stay tuned, and if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, you know what to do. So for the first thing that I'm going to be showing you today, I am going to be making a really simple DIY sign for my decor with a spare piece of wood that I had around my house, as well as some wooden letters that I picked up from Michael's. So this DIY is really simple. All that I'm going to do is take some hot glue and just put these letters onto this board that I had laying around the house, and then I'm going to cover it with some hammered copper spray paint. I think it turned out absolutely perfect. Let me know down below what you think.
What it takes to find themselves, to save a friend, discover true love in the end. When you're down, you close your eyes.
Now that DIY is done, it is time for my favorite part. We are going to decorate. It is one of my absolute favorite parts of these episodes, and I hope that you stay around and see how everything turned out.
That you can be. These things I wish for you. To your heart, make your thoughts a work of art. Climb a mountain if you like.
I don't know if you can see it, but my girls are wearing little sparkly bows here for St. Patrick's Day too. It brought me so much joy. So right here, you're going to see me add these little shamrocks to my greenery. And I am actually going to be adding these little shamrocks all over in my decor today. And some of them, it's incredibly subtle and you really can't see it unless you're looking at it. And some of it stands out a little bit more, but I think that it was absolutely what I was looking for. Do you guys like the shamrock look? Let me know.
I used to fall apart, lose myself and give my heart away. Come and go in shady places. I used to sit and stare. Now the light runs.
It's time to decorate one of my favorite places, the coffee bar. I don't know why decorating this little space brings me so much joy, but it does. It like greets you in the morning, just filled with sunshine and happiness. I don't know. Do you guys have a coffee bar? Do you guys like the look of coffee bars? Let me know what you guys think about these down below.
You are the love. I can't show you how to start to find your way. I like the old-fashioned way. Give me that sweet love, those warm up and kisses. Oh, well, you are the love. Life has a quirky way. Circle breaks, we find a new day. And strangers we know become husbands. Every dance has its pace, interlace, intertwine. Now you can't save time. Run along, kiss. You two will be more than pairs one day. You are the love. I can't show you how to start to find your way. I like the old-fashioned way. Give me that sweet love, those warm up and kisses. Oh, you are the love. Sing it. You are the love. I can show you how to start to find your way. I like the old-fashioned way. Give me that sweet love, those warm up and kisses. Oh, you are the love. Show you how to start to find your way. I like the old-fashioned way. Give me that sweet love, those warm up and kisses. Oh, you are the love. Sing it. You are the love. I can show you how to start to find your way. I like the old-fashioned way.
Now that decor is done, it is time for us to get cooking in the kitchen because I'm going to show you how I made a sourdough rye bread and used it with my corned beef leftovers to make a delicious sandwich. And after that, I'm going to show you how I made a Celtic apple crisp. OMG guys, you are not going to want to miss this. Make sure to stay tuned. If you haven't already hit that like and subscribe button, please do it now. It helps me out so much. Also, don't forget to leave a comment. I would love to get to know you better. So, sourdough rye. I could not find a legitimate sourdough rye bread recipe for a bread machine online, and I wanted to make it really bad. So what I basically did was I took my King Arthur flour sourdough recipe for my bread machine and I altered it with what I saw was commonly being done in other sourdough rye recipes elsewhere. So I actually think it turned out perfect. I didn't think that it was too overwhelming, which sometimes rye can be. But when you are making this, what you are going to do is start by adding your wet ingredients into the bottom of your bread machine first. And then you're going to follow with all of your dry ingredients, adding your yeast last. After that, you're going to set it on the bread machine on French bread light and enjoy it when it's done. This was really easy. You do not have to add the green food dye that I added, but I felt like it added a little bit of a fun touch. Okay, so we made this rye. Now what are we gonna do with it? I am gonna show you just super quick how I made some corned beef sandwiches. Basically, I just cut it up, threw it on a griddle with some butter, added some Swiss cheese and some leftover corned beef, and it was amazing, guys. All right, so it's time for the moment of truth. Let's see how this sandwich tastes. It's perfect. The rye is just subtle enough that it's not too overpowering because I don't like a really strong rye. I hope you'll try this out. Okay, so let's talk about the Celtic apple crisp. It was amazing, and I adapted this recipe from one I found on Pinterest from homeandplate.com. So I took 4 Honeycrisp apples and I peeled and diced them into super small bits, and then I put them into a bowl with 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and half a cup of freshly juiced apple juice. And after that, I added 2 tablespoons of Irish whiskey, and I just kind of mixed this together really well, and I put it into the refrigerator. And in just a second, I'm going to let you know how I make the crumble part. And it's time to make the crumble. So what we are going to do is put 3/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of flour, 3/4 cup of oats, and half a cup of melted butter. And we are going to mix this together really well. And then you are going to pull whatever kind of pan that it is you would like to make your apple crisp into. I decided to use these little pans for individual servings as well as one small bit. And I am going to put down all of my apple mix first, and then I'm going to follow it by adding a little bit of this crumble onto each and every one of them and just kind of do it evenly. Then I'm going to cook it in the oven at 350 degrees for 45 minutes. After this, I add a little bit of holographic glitter from Amazon because it brings me joy, but that is absolutely not necessary. But can I tell you, when I added the gold glitter, you could even call this a pot of gold apple crisp. It looked so good and it tasted so good. If you guys decide to try this, don't forget to tag me on Instagram with your pics. Alright guys, it's time for a taste test with this Celtic apple crisp. Some of the recipes that I saw online and the one that I got the basis of my idea from did use honey whipped cream with whiskey on top of this. I'm not into things being that sweet, so I decided to try it without it, and if it needs it, then we will make it on top of this. OMG. This is amazing, guys. You are gonna wanna make this apple crisp because you are not going to regret it. Wow. You can eat this for breakfast all the time. Alright friends, this is the end of today's video. I hope that it really inspired you to get into that St. Patrick's Day spirit, or if nothing else, that you just had a little bit of fun with me today. And don't forget to subscribe down below. Coming early next week, I have a cleaning motivation episode and much more motivation coming your way.